Good morning, friends. I am coming to you to do a little bit of a confession and a little bit of just being as real as I can be. So, we were going to start this YouTube channel probably last year, and I kept telling Jeff, no, no, now is not the time. We were in the middle of an adoption and we were having a big year for the farm of moving into the gardening and all that kind of stuff. And that wasn't the truth. The truth was, I was ashamed. I didn't want people to see me. One thing on being on the farm is you can hide. I can hide what's going on. I can hide a few things. And there was one big thing I was trying to hide from the world, and that's my weight. I have not always been a big girl. It's pretty much in the last 2 years where I've gained over 30 pounds. And in this, there was a lot of brokenness. I had an emergency surgery, which took me by surprise. And it was a really difficult surgery. Emotionally, it was a difficult surgery. As a woman, it was a difficult surgery. And again, it was emergency. We didn't know it was coming. I was fine in the morning. And by night, I was in the ER. And then the next day, I was in emergency surgery. So there's that. And I don't recover very well from surgery. And so there was that. And I had to go on a medication that aided me into gaining all this weight. And again, that's not the whole excuse. I kind of ate my depression, if you will. I really love food, and I was making pretty much some bad choices in my food. I was drinking sodas, and I know that's not good for me. But I was just in a really dark, deep place. But the more I dig into my Bible, I realized I'm just beautifully broken. I am a beautiful person. God made me in his image. And when you think about that, you can't be ugly. God is perfect, and he made me to be a perfect being. It's me that is allowing me to not be that way. So I am here confessing. It's hard for me. This this is one of the hardest videos I've ever had. I'm up to date. Obviously, we haven't done much, but this is difficult. This is really hard for me to confess this and put it out for the whole world. But I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one struggling. And I've made the choice. I'm not going on some new fad diet. I'm not going on any of these ketos and all these different drinks and pills and all these things. And if that's what you choose, that's great. And that's you get to make that choice. But for me, I'm just going to get more active on my farm. I have hay bales to be my gym, and I am blessed with a beautiful property that I can walk around on, and I have gardening to do, and I'm going to use a little less of the machines and use the machine God gave me, and that's my body. And I'm going to make really good food choices, which is easy to do on a homestead. We cook everything from scratch, so I can control what's going in my body. I'm going to be doing some health checkups with all of you. I'm going to hope that all of you can keep me accountable. And by me doing this, I'm hoping I can look back and see my journey and be proud of myself and do this for the glory of God, and to treat this temple that he gave me just as that, as a temple and this beautiful vessel, and be all that I can be. I don't care if I'm a size 2. I don't care. about the number, the size. I don't even care about what's on the scale necessarily, as long as I'm healthy. Right now, I'm really not healthy. I'm sick. My body is sick, and I just am not healthy, and I want to be healthy. I have 6 beautiful children that I want to be here for. I have a husband who deserves to have me be there by his side as long as I humanly can. And I have grandchildren to live for. And I have obviously none yet, but we someday hope to have many babies join our family through our children. And I have a fight for God I still have. I know he's not done with me yet. I know he has a huge purpose for me. And I'm up for the challenge. I love a good challenge. I've always told my kids and my family, if you want me to do something, make it a game. Just make it a game. I we were trying to get out of the habit of eating out because, like I said, we had a lot of doctor's appointments and we have a lot of being off the farm in the last few months, and we had started to eat conveniently. Again, not a good choice, but we made it a game. Jeff and I made it, how much money can we save? Well, okay, it's a game. I'm in. I'm in. And it's a challenge enough for me that I said, okay, I got this. I got this. I'm going to prove to you we can do this. And we did. We haven't ate out all of January. I take that back. We have, when we go down to Madison. But again, that's a that's a long trip and all that. But at any rate, so this is my new game with myself of how long can I live and how long can I serve God and how long can I serve this beautiful family that I have. And I'm in it to win it. I am in it to win it. And I don't want any of you to think I think of myself as ugly and I am ashamed of who I am. I'm ashamed of the choices that I've made. I'm ashamed of the circumstances that I had to be in because I put myself there. Like, I just made bad choices. Um and again, surgery was not my fault. It was how it had to be. And the medication I took was a choice that I felt was the best interest of our family and us at that time. And now I am off this medication. I am feeling great about that. I'm able to do holistic things for that. And I I'm going to be sharing with you my journey. This is going to be my diary. I don't write very well, so this is going to be my diary. When I'm having a bad day, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to tell you. When I'm having my good days, you're going to hear about it. And so I'm hoping to share some tips because, like I said, I know I'm not the only one. And some of these new fad things are expensive and people can't afford these things right now, but you can afford to eat healthy. You can afford, and I'm not saying you have to go to Whole Foods and buy all the things. I have nothing against Whole Foods. It is what it is. But there are simple things you can do. Courtney is being great. She has heard me. She knows where my struggles are. I have chronic pain. And I feel that a lot of my chronic pain comes with my weight. So I'm excited to get this weight off and feel great. But she has researched for me all natural things and using apple cider vinegars and using coconut oils and all these kind of things to help my body respond the way I need to and pull out those nutrients that I need to in our foods. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for this change because it's not something for me that I'm just going to stick with for to shed this weight. No, this is going to be our life. This is our livelihood. We are going to have these beautiful gardens. We are going to have these beautiful animals that are going to nourish our bodies, and I'm super excited, and I really hope that you come along with me. I'm going to have Jeff drop my email down in the description, and I want any of you out there that want to be a part of this to drop me a note. I want to encourage you. I want to pray for you. I want to be a part of this for you. And we can do this together. I know we can. And I know there's a lot of out there big fancy people that want to sell you things. I don't want to sell you anything. I want to sell you nothing. I just want you to be able to be the best you so that you can serve our beautiful God. I I will pray for you. I will be here. I ask that you pray for me. This isn't going to be easy. I know I'm talking like, oh, this is going to be so much fun, but it's going to be difficult. It's habits that we're going to break and habits that I have to get into, but we'll get there and it'll be beautiful and I will be healthy. You'll be healthy and we can do this. So that's my confession for the day. And I know it's a little deep and that's okay. It's about being real. That's what we promised you with this channel, is that we were going to peel off all those layers and we were going to be as real as we could be. And this is me being as brutally honest with you as I can about a struggle that I have and knowing that I'm not the only one. But even if I was the only one, it's okay. It's the cross I have to bear right now. And I'm up for the challenge. And I hope you are too. So, here's to a new lifestyle. Here's to new health. And I hope if anybody wants to come along the journey with me, more than welcomed. God bless you.